It's funny because last podcast I did, my intro, I was wearing my Micah Parsons jersey and wearing a Milwaukee Brewers hat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you create this? Did you wish
Yeah, I think I
this
did. I
into
think
existence?
I willed it into existence.
Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. The Boston Red Sox are world champions. Wycheck. Dyson's going to go all the way. With 3-2 for the winner. Has caught for Des Bryant.
Hello and welcome back to Derek Likes Sports, America's #1 hobby horsing podcast. I'm so glad you're here, folks. We have made it. We have made it through the desert of footballless weeks. There is real NFL football this week. It starts tomorrow with the Cowboys and the Eagles, and then we get a full slate of games all weekend. I'm very excited, and today it's a very special episode, a Wednesday episode, 2 episodes in 1 week. Who would have thought that would ever happen? But it is the continuation of my conversation with Devesh. We get into our 2025 NFL predictions, who we think is going to win each NFL division, and who we think are going to be the 3 wildcard teams. We were going to talk about the playoffs. We were going to talk about the playoffs and how we kind of foresee that going months in advance, but we kind of ran out of time. We'll come back to that, and we'll make predictions probably based off the teams that we said we get in the playoffs. I've kind of moved a little bit since then. I went back, in editing, I went back and watched it, and I actually didn't love a couple of my picks, but I'm going to stick by them. I'm going to stand by them. I had a moment of bravery and made some bold predictions. Now I'm probably going to back down on those. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy our conversation at the top about Micah Parsons and his trade from the Cowboys to the Packers. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So anyway, enjoy the show. Micah Parsons is now a Green Bay Packer. So the trade was, I think the Cowboys got 2 first-round picks in the next 2 upcoming years, and they got Kenny Clark, an interior defensive lineman.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah, and like the Packers are covering like his compensation. To mine, I think so. I think that's the deal. And then they extended Micah Parsons for $47 million.
$47 million,
a year for 4 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
Higher than all the receivers by like how much of a margin?
Actually, I just looked this up. Let's see. It's number 1 is now Parsons. Number 2 is TJ Watt. Quite a bit less, $41 million. Number 3 is Jamar Chase, $40.25 million.
Oh, okay.
Myles Garrett's number 4, $40 million, and Danielle Hunter is number 5, $35.6 million. That one surprised me. But I mean, you look at these teams, and you'll kind of get a sense of what my take is about this trade.
And
what I'm about to say. But it's like TJ Watt, Steelers. They were like the 7 seed last year. Nobody really.
And I would say TJ's contract, I feel like, was as much of a thank you as, because it's like sort of towards the back, like when you're hitting them in their prime, like it's sort of on the back end of his prime is when he got this contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's re-signing with the team that drafted him.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, yeah, and you're right. It was like not his first contract; it was his second one. I think, is that right?
I don't know.
I'm sure people will know, but
then, it's like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you're paying a guy right in the prime, like just past the prime, or like hoping that they're going to deliver on the contract you're going to pay. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, Parsons is probably entering his prime.
Yeah,
not like a year into it.
Yeah,
and then. The Bengals, Jamar Chase didn't make the playoffs last year. The Browns, Myles Garrett, one of the worst teams in the league last year.
So the Bengals have sort of a double problem, like, because they've paid both wide receivers.
Yeah.
So, and
their quarterback and their edge rusher. Wants a new contract. Also,
I'll have enough time to blast the Bengals.
Yeah. They're on your list. And then Danielle Hunter at the Texans, they won their division, but like They're also the Texans are in a spot right now where they have their franchise quarterbacks playing on his rookie deal still.
Yeah.
So
Stingley is also cheap, I think.
Yes,
is Stingley cheap right now?
Yeah, I think he's still on his rookie deal. I want to say, so they'll have to pay him.
And
soon.
so is the defensive end, Bama D end. What's
Anderson?
His name? Yeah,
Will Anderson.
Yeah.
So my kind of takeaway from it is like I don't know how much this. I've seen a lot of people like saying that this puts the Packers over the top. They're going to be like a Super Bowl contender now, and I just don't know if I see it. Like I think they had as much I think the Cowboys have as much, if not more talent than the Packers. And Micah Parsons was on the Cowboys and they were the Cowboys. So like, I don't know if I think he's a great player, and I think it honestly hurts the Cowboys a little more than it helps the Packers. And that's more of like who's going to want to play for Jerry Jones now, right? Like, look, this was a circus. And it was like he wouldn't talk to the player's agent. It was an incredibly unfair process, completely shut him out. Micah Parsons went up to them once they kind of had the deal in place and like offered to, he and his agent like offered to like renegotiate. And the Jerry Jones and people in charge at Dallas were like, nah, get lost. Once they had
the deal in place.
Yeah, so they had this deal with the Packers like in place, like he had like his extension in place essentially with the Packers, and
so they gave him permission to talk to the Packers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they had to he part of the deal was he wanted wherever he went to sign him to an extension, and I mean his people approached the Cowboys, gave him one last like good faith effort to
match,
to match or whatever. And they were like, no, play on your 5th year option or leave. And they traded him. So it sucks. I mean, I pretty much side with the players in any kind of contract dispute issue. Always.
Yeah,
like that's kind of my default. So I was obviously on Micah Parsons' side here. Just a bummer.
So there's like a few things here, right? So like obviously Mike is a great player. So you're the Cowboys, you draft this player. He's a great player under you. And then you don't re-sign him and you're letting him go to Green Bay. So that's where I think it hurts. Like, 'cause the Bills always talk about draft, develop, re-sign. And so, like, I think from a culture standpoint, it hurts you guys. I think really another big aspect of like how the Cowboys do their business is they're always late. Like you guys are always late, and it screws you every time. So you're late with the Dak deal, then you end up overpaying him later. That sucks. Then same with CD. You're late with the CD deal. You end up overpaying him later. Now you're like, your hands are cuffed and you're like, what are we going to do with Micah? But you see this coming down the road for at least 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, like these contracts,
it's not like, oh, what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, it's all literally in writing.
It's the groom at this wedding that I just went to. Like, dude, this is the wedding date. Why are you doing this so late? Like, do this early.
Was it Jerry Jones getting married?
Jerry Jones must have been at this wedding. He had a busy weekend, this guy.
Yeah.
He's at the wedding trying to do Micah's contract. So this is like a little bit of your own redoing. Like, I think you have to be more proactive if you're the Cowboys in like restructuring these contracts and like communicating with them and not letting it to like get to this sort of bitter moment. Because even the Dak thing it felt bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Bills,
they announced it the Sunday of the start of the NFL season last year. Was that last year?
It didn't look good. I mean, the Bills, look, we've had one in the last 7 years. It was the James Cook thing. And honestly, turned out beautifully. And it's like, that's the deal that I wanted. I was like, this is sort of simple. 4 years, 48 million, 50 million, something like that.
Yeah.
They ended up doing 4 years, 48. It's like pretty simple.
Yeah. He scored 16 touchdowns or whatever last year.
And for him, it's like the development of him, like he's improved every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's a big part. And the other thing is like it's the devaluation of the running back. We know this. But the truth is, like, if you want, like, if you're paying him $12 million a year, make it worth it. Like, use him on third down. Like, no one's telling you not to. You can't be like, oh, he's only playing like 30-something% of the snap. Well, just play him more. You know what I mean? Get the $12 million out of him because he's a heck of a receiver. You know what I mean? So anyways, but can I just talk from the other end of it, from the Green Bay end of it? What's interesting is, like, I understand why they're doing it, right? So they had like a little bit of a down year last year. Like, going into the year last year, they were sort of a hot team because people projected Love's development to a sphere that he wasn't ready for yet, right? Obviously, he's a little bit like Herbert, something.
Yeah,
like
they're similar.
Arm talent. Like it's sort of,
he's also been in
young
the league
quarterback
for a while. Like,
he's sort of been in the league
because he was backing up.
Well,
Rodgers
he was backing
for like
up. Yeah,
2 years. So like he's a little older and like further along in his like contract. Like,
and less experienced.
Than,
less experience. But from the Packers standpoint, I sort of get it because, like, isn't this a little bit similar to when they got Reggie White? Like, they had a young Brett Favre. They weren't yet a good team, but they had this opportunity to get this super impactful D-end. You know what I mean?
Right. They did it with Julius Peppers too, right? Yeah.
Did they do it?
That was 2014. I think I can't remember.
Peppers was late though. That wasn't.
It was a few years into his career. Yeah, I mean it was 12 years into his career, but they did like
Peppers after Carolina. I feel wasn't.
Yeah, I just bring it up as an example because like the Packers kind of rarely do this. Like traditionally, they're
fishing in this similar well though. For them, like they're like, okay, from a cultural standpoint, like this is work. We know this. This is work. We're getting a Hall of Fame player. We're gonna bring him in, and Micah's still young. The only thing I would say, like, the difference is like. And I think Micah's a great player, but he's not the best against the run.
No, he's not.
I don't want to. I'm not going to start bashing Micah.
So
he's a great player. The other problem, and we agree on this, is just like $47 million is too much for a non-quarterback to allocate into your. I mean,
it's not a great list of teams that are paying the highest paid non-quarterbacks. Yeah, I think is fair. I think it's a fair statement. And I think that traditionally that is true.
Justin Jefferson is not on that list. Blows my mind.
No, neither is
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no, Chase is, I think Jefferson's
Chase is
like 6th or 7th, but Chase is awesome. So I've kind of seen takes on the Packers side.
People are crazy.
Like, that's it. Packers are going to the Super Bowl.
If it was the Bills,
but I've seen like coping
Baltimore?
takes. Like Skip Bayless,
friend
I saw
of
that.
The
pod. Skip Bayless,
he's friend of the pod.
No.
I was going to say I'm about to walk off this.
Just kidding. But he thinks the Cowboys have a better defense now, and I think we may see like a little mirage where they are better in some aspects. If assuming Kenny Clark plays and is still like as good of a player as he has been traditionally, all those caveats.
He's like 29, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's 29. He does help them in an area where the Cowboys have been very deficient for like a decade now.
Well,
like
previously you have,
I mean, the entire time that Mike has been there, they've been horrible against the run. Like the teams that have really beaten them, like the 49ers, the Bills, the Buccaneers when they had Brady, would just run right through them with Fournette. That is a hole. That was a hole with the team. Now, the thing is, like, you can keep Micah Parsons and fill that hole, right? I don't know if Jerry Jones realizes that.
No,
just a little tip for you, Jerry.
I didn't realize that.
But I think you may see like a mirage where like the Cowboys aren't quite as bad as you would think they would be trading their arguably best player, because like they're going to have like a different approach to defense now.
So you got 2 defensive tackles that are good now. You got 2 of them. The kid you re-signed, right?
Yeah,
and then. I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it if I remember it. and now Clark. So your interior is like, okay. I think what's going to end up happening is like, I sort of felt like when we're going to do our predictions, I sort of felt like it's going to be a little bit of a down year for the Cowboys. And I think, unfortunately, it was already going to be a down year, and now people are going to blame it on losing Micah Parsons.
Right.
So it's like you're going to win 7 games, and people are like, that's what happens when you lose Micah, but you're probably going to win 7 games if you had them too.
I kind of landed on, I think this might add 1 win to the Packers and might take away 1 win from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Like if I had to like really kind of break it down that way. And if you look at how like, let's look at the Eagles, for example, Super Bowl champions, one of the best defenses in the league. Where's their defense built the strongest? It's not on the edge. It's in the middle with Jordan Davis and I'm forgetting the good one. What's his name? The guy that fell in the draft to them.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
his face is in my head.
This is great content. This is fantastic content. Those 2 really good, like they're built up the middle. They have 2 really good interior defensive linemen. Jalen Carter. Yes.
Yeah. But they lost a lot of guys now too. Like
they lost a lot of guys.
Milton Williams, Josh Sweat. Yeah.
Yeah. They lost a lot. They lost like they let their edge guys and their like defensive backs walk and are backfilling them with younger
Carter's
guys like Nolan Smith. And Cooper DeJean. Like those guys are kind of backfilling the guys that they let walk. And they're focused on building up the middle because that's kind of how the NFL has shifted a little bit. It's not quite as much like the vertical passing game where you have time to get to the quarterback. It's much more a quicker passing game with a stronger dynamic running game.
Yeah, and I think
they're
it's
kind of built
also
more. So bringing this all around, I actually think they might be better suited against the Eagles offense specifically. So they may come out Thursday night and like the defense may not look as bad as everybody's expecting because I don't think Micah Parsons was really helping them that much against the Eagles anyway. They were so much worse than the Eagles, right?
Yeah, they would just
that's
run
just not
at
how
them.
the Eagles play. The Eagles play, Hurts is not just standing back in the pocket waiting for an edge rusher to hit him.
I still don't think you're beating the Eagles.
No, I don't either.
I mean, maybe one just because it's division, but I don't think I just don't think it's happening.
I don't think so either. I mean, you'll see. We're going to do some division predictions later in the show.
They're not. They're third in the division.
I have them
they're
fourth.
Third. Oh, you have them fourth behind the
Giants?
Giants?
Yeah, I think that we can talk. We'll get to it, but I'm kind of bullish on the Giants this year.
Really?
But
Who's their quarterback?
Yeah. It's Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart. Russell Wilson was a playoff quarterback 1 year ago. So let's just anyway. So I think that's enough about Micah. It was in the story a long time, which is exactly what Jerry Jones wants to be the top story. He had it with the rumor, and then Travis Kelce gets engaged to a pop star. Then
he got back on it.
What if that's all Taylor Swift was to me? Was like a pop star.
Do you remember? Man, I have so many thoughts. Do you remember our Taylor Swift conversation once upon a time?
I mean, we talked about
we
talked about Taylor Swift.
I called her a genius.
Yeah.
I have a screenshot of that conversation.
It's really funny because I feel like
on that.
Your opinion. I feel like your opinion of Taylor Swift like started here and mine started here, and we've passed each other. Like I think you've just been like ships in the night. You've just been declining, and I just have been ascending.
I was on a high. That was like 5 years ago. How long was that? Yeah. How long ago was that? That was a while ago. I screenshot that conversation. It was hilarious. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
We'll tease another show.
Yeah.
About that. But all right. So here's what we're gonna do.
We did everything about the Micah thing's over.
Everything about Micah's over. We've moved on. What would be funny? My last thing on Micah.
Yeah.
You remember when the Lakers, and this may already have passed. Like this may not be a possibility. Remember when the Lakers traded for Mark Williams from the Hornets? They shipped all the players.
They got
and then the Lakers, like
send him.
he like failed his physical. What the Cowboys now did that with Kenny Clark?
Oh shoot!
Kenny Clark fails his physical.
They should. Steven Jones should 100% do that. I got a question. This is my question for you. So like they're so bad in some areas, the Cowboys, like just horrendous. Like this is stupid. All their contract renegotiations and restructurings are dumb, right? They're always late. Is that Jerry because Jerry's paying for it ultimately? Because my question is, their drafting is really quite good. Mm-hmm. And actually, when they draft offensive linemen, they do it about as good as anybody in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's some areas of that operation that somehow are competent, and I don't know how.
Here's my theory. I think Jerry Jones is kind of like the Vince McMahon. That's a cursed comparison, but I think he's like the Vince McMahon
Great
of the
comp.
NFL. Yeah. I think he understands the entertainment aspect. And I think when he goes into a contract negotiation, he sees it as an opportunity to be the top story of the off season going into the season. I think he did it with Dak, he did it with CD, and he's done it here with Micah Parsons. They don't have him on the team anymore, but in his mind, he made a good trade, whatever. We'll see how it plays out. But I think like the amount he overpays for these players than he
Is worth.
by waiting is like a marketing budget at that point. Like he's getting so much just free publicity for the Dallas Cowboys, keeps them relevant all the time. And people are always like, why are the Cowboys always in prime time? Why are the Cowboys like, why is ESPN constantly talking about the Cowboys? It's because Jerry Jones like has manipulated space and time to make them a relevant team, even though they have not been to a conference championship game since I was 5 years old. Right? Like literally the first game I remember watching was the last time the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl.
That's the first game you remember watching?
Yeah. I think we talked about this in the other episode we did. But the Steelers Cowboys Super Bowl. Like, and I now have I nearly have 2 kids older than I was when I watched that game. And yet the Cowboys haven't played in a conference championship game since then. They're like they have top 5 number of primetime games every year. So I think Jerry ultimately
that's what it
cares
is.
more about that
than
fielding a good team. Now I don't know that. I don't know Jerry Jones. I don't know. He could just be an old man. Like he could
think
just
Jerry's
think it's still
afraid of
1993.
Micah's podcast? You think Jerry's jealous of the podcast?
The Packers have added a great podcaster to their I don't even know. I've never listened to his podcast. Sorry, Micah.
I haven't either. Just like
you can come on here and talk all about your contract negotiation, Micah. That would be fun.
Well, if he was on here, I would talk to him about Penn State probably a little bit too.
Yeah, I might talk to him about like what equipment do you use on your podcast? What software are you recording in?
I think I'm going to talk. I would ask him about like the food change, like because you go from Dallas to Green Bay. It's a big food chain. Like, where are you going to eat?
I made a joke in a fantasy football draft this past week about Keenan Allen returning to like the Southern California diet after spending a year in Chicago, just like slamming back deep dish pizzas, and now he's like back on like avocado toast.
It's hard because it's cold and you need to eat something. You know what I mean?
It's a different environment for sure. And he was not very good in Chicago. So maybe
I don't know if that was his fault. Was that his fault? Was that Caleb Williams' fault? Was that?
Oh, it was
their coaches.
Definitely like who was their
offensive coach?
Who was their offensive coordinator? Was it Waldron? Was it Shane Waldron?
Could have been.
Shane Waldron catching a stray, if not. Where was he? Was he Chicago Bears offensive coordinator in 2024? Yeah, Shane Waldron. It was his fault. And he's not anyway, we're getting off topic, but he's not the passing game coordinator in Jacksonville, which worries me on all of my Trevor Lawrence takes.
That's so fitting.
But
I could not have thought of a more appropriate pairing than Trevor and Shane Waldron passing game coordination. That's amazing. Anyway. I'm gonna laugh when I watch the Jaguars play this
as if
season.
you don't already.
I do.
All right, we're going to do one more thing. We're going to kind of fly through this. The NFL season starts with the Cowboys, the Micah Parsons-less Cowboys against the defending champion Eagles. Let's go through and let's predict who we think are going to win each division and who we think are going to be the wild card teams. And let's start with the NFC East. Who do you think?
Okay.
Out of these 4 big, beautiful teams.
So... Oh, yeah. Thanks for doing that. So, I mean, I think the Eagles won.
So you got the Eagles as the champ?
I got the Eagles as the champ, and I got Washington next, and then the Cowboys and the Giants. And here's a little trick that I do. I basically almost like there's some exceptions to this, but it's mostly how I feel about their quarterbacks. Or you just take quarterback coaches. So sometimes I think it's just easier to just say quarterback. Rank the quarterbacks in the division. That's your division winning. That's that's the order of the division. So
the way I kind of approach this, usually year over year from the NFL, there are 3 teams. There are 3 new playoff teams in each conference.
Yeah.
Last year, I think there were 2 in each. So I actually I had that in mind and tried to think about that as I did this. But yeah, the Eagles, I don't think anybody's beating them in that division.
Yeah, I can see Washington doing well, but I think second year team, like second year quarterbacks usually have a little bit of a fallback, and like in the way Houston did,
and,
you know.
And Washington had the easiest schedule in the NFL last year,
and they won a ton of close games.
Yeah. I think they're.
But I think they're a good team.
I believe in Jaden Daniels. I don't think they're winning that division.
No.
I had them second. I had Giants third. I had Cowboys last.
Okay.
Giants. I think Giants are going to have one of the best pass rushes in the league.
Cable, that fat face coming back to Buffalo, baby.
Yeah. I think on offense they're going to be good enough. I mean, they won some games last year with Tommy DeVito and at quarterback. Like they're always just like a
quarterbacks. Like I think he's a good coach.
Yeah.
I just think. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving Cowboys too much credit. Probably.
I just think the Giants have like swagger, you know. I mean, and in fairness, I had the Cowboys going like 7-10, and the Giants going like 8-9. So it's not like
I think it's close.
Huge
it's
gap.
like one game, and we're probably right around there, 7-10.
Yeah. All right, let's do the North. Or let's do the AFC East. Let's not.
There we go.
Who do you got out of these? I think I know.
Oh, I think Jets winning.
What do you think here? Dolphins.
Easy
Bills.
peasy. The Bills.
You don't have to go down through them all. We can move.
But I think, can I give you a little take here on this?
Sure.
I think I would really like to push the Jets into third. Okay, New England second, and I would really like to push the Jets into third, but I just have such little faith in their quarterback situation. But I think Aaron Glenn will be a good coach. Like I think, like from a culture standpoint, like, you already see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell a story in my head where the Jets are decent. They're kind of like because they have a decent offensive line.
They got and their defense I think has got good personnel.
Yeah.
Like
they're
tough.
They have like good skill position players. I mean, Justin Fields has shown flashes of being
I think that's
like
where
a playmaker. Right?
I think that's where I lose it, is I don't have faith in the quarterback situation. I got more faith in Tua in the 10 games that he plays.
I don't think the Jets can win like 11 games or anything, but I do think they have. I think they can like shorten games, play like win ugly games with Justin Fields and Breece Hall and Braylon Allen and Garrett Wilson.
And the other thing is Miami sort of feels like it's falling apart a little bit.
It does. Yeah, it's been a
as
weird
much as
offseason.
I think I think he's a good coach, but
he's definitely in the like
he's a good coordinator, but like I don't know, like he's not able to instill the culture there.
Yeah,
they're just not. Yeah. So okay, Bills, Patriots, Dolphins, Jets.
All right. NFC North. Who you got?
NFC North. I'm gonna say Green Bay wins the division.
Picking Green Bay. All right.
To win the division. That's not good. I should really pick the Lions, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, this is so tough. This is a tough division. Shoot. God damn it.
It is a tough division. I think the Lions are going to take a little step back this year.
I think the Lions are going to take a little step back too. Yeah. And
they were so good.
Doesn't Minnesota also have to take a little step back? I mean, they won so much.
I mean,
they got a whole 15 new quarterback.
And 14
and that's
and 3
why I got Green Bay there. So I'll go Green Bay, Lions, Minnesota, Bears. And it's interesting because I really think that they got 3 great coaches in that division. Yeah, I really
4.
like O'Connell. I think, maybe 4. But I really like O'Connell. I think O'Connell's really good.
I think LaFleur is one of the.
I think LaFleur.
I think he's the second best offensive coach in the league.
I'm
still picking the Lions. Yeah, I think he's second best. I would say Reed LaFleur is my order.
Really? I would say Reed, McVay, O'Connell, LaFleur, maybe. Shanahan's taking a little dip for me because Shanahan looks like, I don't know. He sort of looks like a mess. I'm not getting into any of his personal
Physically?
stuff.
Or, yeah.
No. Because the last time I saw him was, I guess, the Bills game. He just looks like a dude who's exhausted. He looks like he needs to take a season
Last year
off
was a nightmare.
and just relax. Like,
Last year was a nightmare for that team.
his face looks like what the football's made out of.
Oh, man.
All right, I went too far.
Rude. It is like, you know how they show pictures of like the president when they're first inaugurated?
Yeah,
and
this
then
dude's aged like
it's a little bit with
50
Shanahan.
years. What is going on with him? Like, I'm just saying, like, in that kind of a stressful job, you really got to take care of yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. This is going to get to Shanahan. He's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in that kind of a job, you got to take care of yourself. Look at freaking LaFleur. It's got a fresh cut every week. Looks great. In Green Bay.
Second best.
How do you not look good in the Bay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. This dude's in like negative 30 degrees. He looks fantastic.
He's had some tough losses. He's had some real tough losses. Let's jump to the NFC West since we're on the topic. Cardinals, Rams.
Okay, go.
49ers, Seahawks.
Oh, you
want me to
cut
go
out.
first? I think Shanahan's going to win the division. I think the 49ers have the easiest projected schedule. Hopefully it'll be a little healthier than they were last year. And I think they win that division. I have them as the 3 seed in the NFC.
Okay.
What do you think? I actually think the other teams are good. So this one could go.
Yeah, I'm going
ways.
I'm going to go Rams.
Rams.
I'm going to go Rams with the horrible uniforms. I'm going Rams and probably San Fran next. Yeah, because I got to go with my quarterback sort of thing. And I think I would take Stafford over Purdy. I'll take Stafford.
If Stafford's healthy. I mean, he's going in like hyperbaric chambers to try to heal his back.
Yeah,
and like the big update in training camp is, Matt Stafford's walking. He's walking really well. That was literally what McVay said. So
yeah.
A little worrisome. I was a little more bullish on the Rams, and those updates kind of worried me. They're like one hit away from Jimmy Garoppolo being their quarterback. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go over here to the AFC North.
What about NFC South? No,
we'll skip it. We'll come back.
Okay, we'll just get
So,
damn.
Ravens.
Let's do the AFC
defending
South.
champs. You want to do AFC South first? All right.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of crappy teams.
Colts. What is wrong with the South divisions? I was thinking about this. Both South divisions are kind of a mess.
They stink.
Like if you look at Super Bowls, like so
horrible.
few, few.
Well,
you got 2 for the Bucks.
Tampa had their thing.
2 for the Colts. That's it.
Had their thing. Yeah.
And then like the Texans and Jags have never even been.
Yeah, the Saints won one.
The Saints won one. That's right.
Carolina's been
2 times.
Lost to Brady. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
lost. Yeah.
This is and then you compare that to the NFC East, which is the only division where all 4 teams have won a Super Bowl, and now they've each won at least 2. It's kind of crazy. Like the AFC South, only 1 team's won a Super Bowl. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who you got winning that division?
I'm going. Wait, are we saying AFC South?
AFC South, yeah.
AFC South. I'm going with the Texans winning the division.
Texans. Would that be 3 in a row?
I guess, but like, should they actually get any proper credit for that? No.
No, it's been pretty bad.
It's been pretty bad.
Oops. How many first round? I mean, they have so many number 1 overall picks in this
many.
division. It's wild. Yeah, I'm going Texans also. I think they have a really good defense. I think their offensive line is an absolute mess. And actually, coming out, they play the Rams week 1, and the Rams developed one of the best pass rushes in the league by the end of the last year. Yeah, and I'm kind of worried for C.J. Stroud in that game. I think.
Yeah. This is not me saying like I think the Texans could like win a Super Bowl or something.
I'm with you. Yeah,
stupid thing. You know what I mean? It's just that division
part of me wanted
is so bad.
I do think I think the Titans will be a little better. I think Jacksonville will be a little better. I I couldn't pull the trigger on Jacksonville. That would have been
Oh no, you should go for it. You should definitely
yeah.
give that
I
a
couldn't do
shot.
it. I couldn't do it.
Look,
all
I'm
right.
excited. I like Travis Hunter. It's not all Jacksonville I don't
Yeah.
like. I just don't like.
Yeah,
I just feel
Brian
like
Thomas is great. I mean,
yeah,
I think Liam
those
Cohen will be
guys
a
are
good coach. I think
And
Jacksonville
I have
is
nothing
ascending.
personal against Trevor. I just feel like
It
people
seems like you do.
have put him in a league. People remember generational quarterback.
Yeah.
Like people, come on. It's like
Yeah.
people put him in a place where they should not have put him. And he was great coming out of high school, and he's probably stayed. He's probably as good now as he was coming out of high school.
Yeah, I look at him a little bit like Baker Mayfield. I think he might, with the right system. And Liam Cohen was part
Really?
of his turnaround, of Baker's turnaround. So I don't
There's
think he's
always
been
hope.
that bad. I think it's just been he's been on like really dysfunctional teams.
All right, he's the sixth highest paid player in the league.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
That's insane. But
yeah.
whatever. All right, let's do the AFC North now.
Such a tough
Defending
division.
champion.
I'm going Baltimore.
Browns. You with the
Oh
the
my
Browns.
God. Could you imagine?
Baltimore.
Going
Man,
Baltimore.
this is not good content because we are
Why?
just agreeing on everything.
Well, they got the best quarterback, and I can't pick the stupid Bengals.
Yeah,
Like-
I think Baltimore's really good. I mean,
Yeah, Lamar is great, and he's great every regular season. Like he's consistently great in the regular season, and this is coming from me, someone who, I got in the comments with the Baltimore Ravens fans last season. So
he was insanely efficient each of the
he's
last 2 seasons.
fantastic, and part of the reason he's fantastic, he's got Derrick Henry back there with him.
Yeah,
And they're just not going to lose a lot. And Harbaugh's good. Like they're not
their
losing.
defense is really good.
Which one of these teams is going to come into Baltimore and beat them? Cincinnati? No. Pittsburgh without a quarterback? No. And
They have
that's
Aaron
it.
Rodgers, 3-time MVP. What are you talking about? Yeah. I mean, I could see them losing games.
They crushed
division, but,
Cincinnati. Like they crushed
Yeah.
Cincinnati. Cincinnati doesn't take games from Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean, Baltimore's really good. I have them winning the division. NFC South.
Here you go.
Take your pick. I'm going Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. 3 in a row, division champs.
Lamar is 5-1 head-to-head versus Burrow. Just want to finish that.
Oh, really? I didn't know that Burrow
Yeah,
had even beaten them
it's-
once. But that's
Yeah, I think they
Oh,
was,
is that-
yeah.
yeah. No, yeah. I mean, yeah. Ravens are the class of that division until proven otherwise. But Burrow has played in a Super Bowl, and yes, that is bait for all the Ravens fans listening. All right,
We're
NFC
agreeing
South.
again.
I got the Bucks.
I
the
got
Bucks.
Tampa too.
All right, we're
Tampa
agreeing.
too.
I just think they're the most complete team.
Well, I think they got the best quarterback in the division.
Yeah,
And I don't think I was always a Baker fan, but I really love how he's played the last couple seasons. I mean, I think he's been fantastic, and all the teammates love. He just feels like a good dude now.
He had never thrown 30 touchdowns in a season until last year, and he threw 40 last year.
Yeah, that makes total sense. And now I think he's a good player. Look how that works.
Play well, play good. You are good,
and you're good.
Right. AFC West. We got the perennial champion Chiefs, my Chargers, new head coach in Las Vegas, and everyone's darling team, the Broncos.
This is probably the best coach division in the league, I think. You got Andy Reid, Harbaugh, Pete Carroll,
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton, and so that's really pretty good.
It's like it's kind of the old school division, and the NFC West is kind of the new school.
Really?
Like sorry,
how about
the NFC North is what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of. The NFC North.
Yeah.
NFC North is kind of the new school.
Yeah.
And the AFC West is kind of the old school.
These dudes are all proven, all verified, check mark.
They've Harbaugh has not won a Super Bowl, but they've all coached in a Super Bowl.
I mean, Harbaugh college NCAA championship count?
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So they have the pedigree.
He's got the pedigree. I guess I'm not gonna pick against Mahomes, and
Yeah.
I'm not picking against Andy Reid until someone shows they can do it. I guess.
Yeah.
As much as
So
I'd
we
like to.
agree on every division champ. I will say it was kind of a gut punch getting blown out in that Super Bowl, and teams losing a Super Bowl will
Yeah, a
often
little
come
hangover.
back. That is a real thing.
Yeah. Wait, are you
but
saying they're gonna struggle there?
they might. I'm
Possibly?
saying I wouldn't if in
If it's gonna
January
happen.
if in January we're looking back at this, and the Chiefs like missed the playoffs, right? I think it will have made sense in retrospect.
I
that they
will be
may have taken a step
shocked
back.
if they miss the playoffs.
Well, they're in a tough division. I mean, like 3 teams made the playoffs last year, and like the Raiders are kind of ascending. So like,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen. I'm not like brave enough to go on that limb right now, but like all I'm saying is like if we're sitting here in January, I mean they won so many close games last year, and
Yeah.
like they could have been 10-7 last year, which is what they were the year before, I think. So
Ugh.
like it is. I don't think it's like impossible that could happen, but I just don't. I'm not willing to.
They won a
predict
lot
that
of
happening.
close games, but
I'm going to be
think,
safe here. Going to be safe here.
Yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah.
Okay, are we doing NFC or AFC now for this?
Let's
These extras.
let's do NFC.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my 7 seed first.
Okay, wait. Before you wait. Don't show me. Cuz this is live. This is fresh out of the oven. This is live time. Me
What?
processing and going to. No, I didn't prep this. Okay. So I think I got boom, one team there. These are, by the way, all of the teams that I should be picking from are on the screen, right?
It'd be funny if I like left one out.
You left the team off.
Yeah. No Patriots.
Okay, so can I just talk through it? So I really think Washington is going to be a playoff team.
Okay.
Yeah. So
somewhere
give me,
in here.
yeah, somewhere. Yeah, just put them to the side. I think Washington is definitely a playoff team. I think
Okay.
they're very good, and I think, I guess. Oh. No. Here's where we're messing up because I got Green Bay as a champion. So the Lions are going to be in there.
Yeah, okay. I see. We don't have all the teams.
Yeah. So the
Lions.
Lions.
I should put the 49ers up here too cuz you'll
give me the 49ers back there. Yeah. Okay. So now this is tough.
So if you get both of these, you have one left. You have one spot left.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to damn it. I sort of want to I'm right now in my head thinking between Minnesota and the 49ers, and I love O'Connell. I think he's really good. They got a new kid at the quarterback spot. San Fran, a little dip. It might just come down, it's going to come down to just records. What does the NFC West play? They play each other and who?
The NFC West plays the.
I really hate picking.
Looks like
things.
the AFC South.
Oh, damn it.
And the NFC. They play all of the NFC South.
NFC South.
Yeah, so that's why the 49ers have the easiest schedules because they play both Souths.
Damn it. I really hate picking things that I don't want to root for. Like, I would rather root for Minnesota than the 49ers. But I think their schedule is so bad.
Be bold.
No, they can't. It can't be the same teams that were in it last year. It'd be the exact same team. So give me the Niners.
All right, you're taking the Niners. All right,
I guess.
Any order? Is this order good? What are you thinking? Doesn't really matter.
I'm good with that order. I'm good with that order.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Washington 5, Detroit 6, and the 49ers 7. All right. I'm going to surprise you with a couple of these.
Let's see.
I think Seattle.
Ooh, nice.
I think Seattle. I think Sam Darnold might actually be good.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I believe they have Kubiak at offensive coordinator. I think that defense will be better. I think their offensive line's really good.
The head coach is a defensive dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of into Seattle kind of surging a little bit this year.
Okay, you think their jerseys are trash, but they're going to make the playoffs?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were good enough in those jerseys to win a Super Bowl. They can make the playoffs this year. I think the Packers will be the 6th seed, which is a step up from where they've been the last 2 years. I had them just on the outside of the playoffs, and I do think they probably get like one more win with Micah Parsons. I think he's good for one more win, and I do think they're very talented, and I like LaFleur a lot.
Like to me, where they're at is, I think they'll have a good home record, and they're a team that will struggle to beat like the other really good teams on the road. Like I don't think they can do that yet, but I think that's sort of where they're at.
Here's where I'm going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
I think the 5 seed is going to be the Carolina Panthers.
Okay, you're nuts.
I think Canales is great. I think he figured something out with Bryce Young. I like Ted McMillan a lot.
What did he figure out?
They were pretty good last year. They were pretty good at the end of last year. They have a lot of talent around him. They play in a weaker division.
They do.
So they get 6 games against, the Saints and the Falcons and even the Bucks. I think they're going to surprise.
Some would say that the other teams get 6 games against them.
The Panthers almost beat the Eagles toward the end of last year. They were one of the few teams that competed with the Eagles.
Yeah,
and they would have won. They should have won that game, but Xavier Legette dropped a touchdown pass. Bryce Young led a game-winning drive against the eventual Super Bowl champs. So I
think they played well. Well, did they play the Chiefs? No.
Yeah, I think they. Did they?
I don't know.
I think they did. I think you're right. They had a really crazy schedule at the end of last year and played.
Yeah, didn't they play the Chiefs?
Really decently well. They played the Chiefs. They played a good game against the Chiefs.
Was it an overtime game? No, it was a final.
Hold on, sorry. Where is that game?
Yeah.
So they lost by 6. They lost by 6 to the Eagles. They lost by 3 to the Chiefs. They lost by 3 to the Bucks.
Well, the Chiefs beat them on no time left. It was 27-27.
Yeah. They beat the Falcons last game of the season. They kind of remind me a little bit of kind of how the Lions finished the season a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're that good, but I just have a feeling.
Okay. Here's what I think though.
I went for it.
Hey, you know what? Courage. That's amazing.
So the three teams I have falling out would be the Rams because I'm worried about Stafford mostly, the Commanders because I'm worried about last year being a bit of a mirage because their schedule and weird 4th down efficiency, just kind of weird outliers like that. And then the other team falling out was the Vikings. Just taking a step back with JJ McCarthy and not the legendary Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
is kind of my argument there.
I just think the Lion well, you're talking about the Lions stepping it up, but they just built such a strong interior offensive and defensive line. I don't know if the Panthers have.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to look like a genius, or I'm never going to talk about this again.
So, do you have 3 new teams? Was that your thing, right?
That was my thing. Yeah. No, I have 3 new teams. It's the Panthers, the Seahawks, and the 49ers are the 3 new.
Okay. So, and I got the 49ers as the new team.
Just one, yeah.
Just one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's quickly go through the AFC.
I think the Chargers
are
going to be one of mine.
Sticking with the same as last year?
Same teams. Cincinnati.
That's new.
Is this 2? Yeah, new. And then, what should I do? Can I reserve my last choice, or
yeah, you can.
I sort of cheat and see what you do? Yeah,
I'll do mine. So I got the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be right just outside, a game or 2 behind the Ravens for that division.
Yeah.
I don't have to go into too much detail. It's that offense is going to be very good. The defense is probably going to be very bad, but I think they almost made it last year.
Yeah.
They didn't get off to such a slow start. They would have made it. So I got them.
And now they're playing in the preseason.
So. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What a nice lesson learned. Here's my surprise one in the AFC. I think the Raiders sneak in.
Who's the quarterback?
Geno Smith. So Geno and Pete Carroll are back together. They have, I don't know, some exciting players, some exciting talent. It could all be terrible. It could blow up. But I'm going to be bold here. I think the Raiders sneak in as a wild card team. And then my last one is New England.
I was just going to say Patriots.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I like Drake May a lot.
Yeah.
I think they've made a lot of really good culture moves. And if you look at their schedule, this team might start out like 7-2. Like their schedule at the beginning of the year
Yeah.
has so many winnable games. So yeah, they're young. I think if their players develop like people think they're going to, I think they will have a shot.
I think you're gonna have to
wild card team.
I think you're gonna have to copy and paste for me. I think I'm going Patriots for that 7 because a little different. Because when I look back at all the other teams that I was considering, like the Broncos, the Raiders, Pittsburgh, I just feel like May is a better quarterback than what they have. And now with the Vrabel, as much as, as annoying as he is, he's a good
he
coach.
turned Tennessee around in a year, basically.
In a year.
Like,
so
they had Derrick Henry and whatever, but
yeah, and so these guys have like not as much talent, but they do, the first to second year is the biggest jump for a player. So
yeah, I think Travion Henderson.
Let's say that. I think if we're going to take a chance,
too.
Who?
Travion Henderson, running back out of Ohio State. I think he is extremely good, like a Jahmyr Gibbs type.
Oh, really?
Changer. Yeah.
First
play of his career in the
2
preseason.
losses against the Bills.
First preseason game of his career, he ran back the opening kickoff. First time he touched the ball. Wow. It was electric. So yeah, it's a fun dynamic.
They're not beating the Bills either time they play them.
I cannot wait to play that soundbite back.
They're not beating the Bills either time they play them. And if they play them in the playoffs, they're gonna get smoked.
Cannot wait.
Look, okay, they could catch the Bills in a week 17 type of thing if they're resting, but other than that, they're not.
We can get into your how optimistic you are on the Bills. I believe in the Bills this year too, but I think we should wrap it up there. I think maybe we can talk more about kind of where we think this will go in the future. But yeah, I'm excited about football season. It's here. It's like Christmas, but better. Because we get to watch
like
big
fall.
Men run fast into each other.
I mean, you get the whole nostalgia of the season. The kids are going back to school. The leaves are turning. It smells nice outside, and it's football season.
And apparently, my favorite thing is watching large men run into each other.
Oh
man! All right. Well, thanks, man.
Thank you.
I will. We'll do this again real soon, and
we gotta do it
have
again.
real games to talk about. And that is today's show. I hope you enjoyed learning the future and seeing who is going to win each NFL division. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but the cat is going crazy over here. The door is shut and she can't get out, and she's just scratching and pawing and meowing at it. And I think she should do the rest of this outro with me. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing the future and what, which teams are going to win each division. Lucy, what do you think? Who do you got winning the wild card, the first wild card spot in the NFC? The Lions. She said the Lions, which is a real homer take for her because she is a cat. Please be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Enjoy the first week of the NFL season, and Lucy and I will see you next time. Do you want to say bye? You say bye? No, you meow all the time, but right now you're not gonna do anything. Goodbye.